Hi everybody, we're recording this first SuperHouse video. This is going to be about the games that we think are the most metal, the most heavy metal video games around, and we're going to basically treat this like a video podcast and throw it up on the youtube.com/SuperHousePodcast. And anyway, I guess I'll start off the thing right now. Let me look at my notes. So my picks were Castlevania. I think that's one of the most metal games of all time.
Yes.
And I think that it is reminiscent of Rhapsody, Nightwish, and Luca Turilli. Okay, Luca Turilli's from Nightwish, so what the fuck does it matter? And then Monster Parody. This is a Japanese game that actually was never released, but it's become popular in like the downloading ROM world. And I think it's kind of similar to Lordy and Gwar. And then I think the most metal video game of all time is Brutal Legend for PS3, I think. And I would say that's the one with what's his name?
Jack. That one actually has like
Jack Black.
Yeah. It actually has like licensed metal tracks on it.
Yeah, like over 100 tracks. That would have been one of my picks as well. And
right.
I got a good one.
Okay, go ahead.
There was a Sega Genesis pinball game by Motley Crue called Crue Ball.
Oh shit!
Yep.
And it would start up with Dr. Feelgood, but because of the MIDI like quality of the guitar playing, it was even more metal than like the original guitar. It has this like it starts with this like chugging, and then, like, all the sound effects and shit, and the whole rest of the game is you just like exploding guts and shit all over pinball. It's a good one.
Can you sing us more of the melody to that song right now?
It's like and there's like all these sound effects that are like there's like demon heads laughing at you and shit when you lose a ball and everything, and then it's just like, damn, you can headbang to this fucking game all the way, and it's fucking metal.
Sweet, bro.
Here.
You have any others?
I got more.
Okay, what's one other one you got?
Altered Beast.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Just
one.
Exactly.
Just in aesthetic and mood, it's like a black metal album about a werewolf that's seeking revenge. So, I mean, that doesn't seem too uncommon in black metal music. Maybe.
And what band would you relate that to?
I would say
6 Feet Under.
Well, you know what? It's not going to be very conventional, but like Burzum's electronic albums that he made in prison, because they're black metal albums that he only had like a Casio keyboard to make them. But it's that same metal aesthetic, only it happens to be, because of that type of keyboard he used, basically video game music.
All right, cool. Maddie, you're up.
Okay, all right. My first one, Doom. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably the most metal
Good
video
pick.
game.
Good pick, yeah.
I don't even think I need to really say anything else, except I would probably put Cannibal Corpse with that.
Yeah.
My second pick was Spider, which was the game where you were the little spider who had like the gun arm and then the knife arm.
That's PS1, right?
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
And I think Trent Reznor or Nine Inch Nails did the soundtrack, the score for that. So I'm just gonna go with like Nine Inch Nails for that. So. And then I picked Dark Souls 3 because I've been playing it, and this isn't necessarily a metal album, but I picked John Carpenter's Lost Themes 2 because I was listening to it and playing the game at the same time because I wanted to play and listen to the album, and I was like, I couldn't decide if I wanted to listen to the album first or play the game first, so I just put them both on, and pretty cool that it kind of like matched up like with it, and it just had this like epic feel to it. But those are my picks for metal games.
Awesome. Who's next, James or Matt?
I can go. Probably like one of my first picks would be Diablo.
Okay.
Just pretty much that whole series. Has like a very dark cathedral look, especially to the first game. where it's just like at night you're going down into deeper and deeper into like the basement of this church that's been taken over by demons eventually until you just reach hell. So
that doesn't sound metal at all.
Nope, not metal at all. I was also gonna pick your top pick, Andrew, as well.
Brutal Legend, yeah.
Yeah, that game, like, it's a great thing. Like, an interview with them also talked about, like, anytime you stop in that game and just scan the environment, it basically looks like a metal album cover.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very purposeful,
that
kind of thing.
Yeah. That, and then my third pick probably be a little bit different, is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I don't know if any of you played that, where it's just like every boss battle you go into, like, actually starts off with like some heavy metal riff. Like most of it's a bit more, I would say, like
J metal.
Yeah,
like really,
more J metal, more like almost shitty heavy metal. But yeah, it still like invokes a lot of heavy metal themes in that, where you're just like going up and slicing up dudes with a blade, and like your first fight is against a giant Metal Gear, and whereas if you know the series, like those are always the big bosses. This is the first boss, and you just like run up its fucking arm and start cutting it up. To like when the metal riff is starting to play during the boss battle, that's when the actual lyrics start kicking in as well. So it's actually a pretty great moment in that.
Awesome. Johnson.
You know, Andrew, you mentioned last time, like, for me, all I needed was, like, something that's, like, war, robots, and, like, metal music. So, my choice was Armored Warriors.
Okay.
It's a Capcom game from the 90s. It's basically like Alien versus Predator, but with, like, 3 story-tall robots that just punch the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
And you're like a modular battle platform, so you can change out your arms, you can change out your legs, you change, like, you get shoulder weapons, and it's just fucking cool. It's metal music the whole time. You just fucking beat the shit out of giant robots. It's great.
Nice.
Was there a band that you would liken it to at all?
I don't know, so it'd have to be something fast, some kind of like speed thrash metal or something.
Dragon Force?
Maybe.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, I talked about night slashers last time. As far as like a monster game, that's like the most bang for your buck.
That was great. Did you have any others?
I mean, if I think about it, I'm sure there's loads of others. Remember Chikan, the Forever Man?
Yeah, I thought you were going to bring that up.
Yeah.
Chaken or Chekan or something. Yeah, that game was real metal.
That game when I first bought it, I put it in. It starts with this like roaring growl.
Yeah.
And then like this music comes up. It's like these drums. It's like.
Yeah.
There's like these words come down. It's like tells you the story. This guy, he's like immortal. He has to travel through other dimensions and kill demons. I mean, there's nothing more metal than that.
Yeah. Indeed, I agree.
Yes, I agree.
Indeed.
Totally agree.
Totally metal.
Is that it, guys? I think we covered a pretty good base there. Any runner-ups or anything like that, or?
That was pretty good. I got.
All right, cool.
No.
All right, cool. We're done. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sayonara.
Actually, catch us on SoundCloud and iTunes at SuperHouse Podcast. Also, we're SuperHouse Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. And on YouTube, of course, because you found us. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll hopefully have more. I'm going to have more videos in Japan next week, so catch us then.
Bye.
Bye.